My name is Upmind, joined here by Saber, and we're going to continue day one action here for Call of Duty, and we're gonna continue things strong here with Rock Esports facing off against Team Wolves. And let's get things going. Let's introduce the teams. Of course, up first, it's going to be Rock Esports. Up first, it's going to be Dr. Scope. And up next, he's rocking with it. It's Horror. Up next for Rock Esports, it's gonna be Bad Rastus. Coming up next is gonna be the big man, Johnny. Representing gamers on the edge and the fighting game community in general, it's Young Simba. Let's keep the action rolling though. We have Team Wolves coming up next. Up first, it's gonna be Yami Asta. Up next for the squad, Shinza. Oh, love this name, by the way. It's going to be Susio 305. And up next, keep things simple, it's your man, Seth. Looking simple and stylish, too. And up next, rounding things off, it's going to be Dr. Oscope. Rounds out both teams, and now finally we've been waiting a little bit for this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally time for some Call of Duty action.
Yes, Upmind. We are getting right back into it with the second game of the day. It is going to be another best of 5, and we will actually be running back these same maps.
Yes, sir. The same maps coming up next. Man, that game won. That was fun to say at the very least, but it was also an absolute sweep. So I'm ready to see what can happen with a little bit more even of an opportunity for both of these squads. You have a team of good old lads. They queue together. They're ready and raring to go. I mean, they play Apex together. They play COD together. You know, it's just the group of the guys stepping up here for the Wolves. And then you got Rock Esports. It's a pretty good group of guys. They're under the same esports organization with a wide array of semi-professional and just amateur parades.
Yeah, and kind of like how I mentioned to you earlier, we're starting to see some controllers out there.
Yes, sir. Controllers.
That means we might potentially have a bigger skill gap. You know,
yes,
there
sir.
might be actual console COD players out there today.
Yeah, I mean, surely that's got to be a little bit of a change coming up here on the board. And controllers. You could probably tell me a little bit more. What would be the dynamic between mouse and keyboard versus controller?
All right, I'm good.
See,
Can you hear me?
for me, a controller is just easier. Everything's there. A mouse and keyboard, you got all the buttons, and if you're a controller guy to begin with, you're not going to be able to use that mouse and keyboard. But if you're a console guy, then you're good to go,
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, it just goes straight up with the PC version of the game, so you can just pretty much go right at it. Now, let's already talk about our game. I mean, we had map 1. What is going to be map 1, sir?
Map 1 is going to be Gunrunner.
Make sure you guys check
and
your,
Gunrunner is a map that, it has its ups and downs. And when I say that, I mean literally. You're either hopping up on top of a crate and you're getting the high ground on somebody, or you're laying down in the pits of a bathroom and you're knifing someone in the back because they don't know you're going to be hiding there. And I love this map. I think this map is perfect for every game mode, and I'm really excited to watch it again.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean, we saw some real fireworks in this map, coming up before, but not exactly for both squads. It was just a one-man stomp for Team Blue.
Yeah, it was basically, couldn't have said it better, a one-man stomp. I'm hoping to see more diversity, I'm hoping round 1, somebody from Team Rock pops off. Round 2, somebody from Wolves pops off, and vice versa. I want to see it back and forth. I love the friendliness. I love the GGs. I want to see I want to see some blood.
Right,
I
okay.
want to see competitive Call of Duty get dirty.
Oh boy, okay. I see you getting down and dirty. Damn, okay. Okay. I didn't expect that from you, Jacob, but it is what it is. Kind of.
Everyone has that side.
Oh man, kind of going towards our game though. I mean, again, we didn't really exactly get too much of a showcase of the map because of how quickly it went. It was just a quick 6-0, nothing special about it by any means. But now, kind of looking throughout the team, yes, there are going to be players that are a lot more conditioned to play Call of Duty overall. Like Team Wolves, they all have Call of Duty experience, just saying it straight up together. Now, Team Rock Esports, don't really know. Really, the only I asked them beforehand, just really, what do you guys experience with? Are you guys, really just casual team together, a group, a mixture of semi-pro guys, but they all know each other. They're all chill out together. Really, the only player that I've really gotten into more in-depth info on has really been young Simba, coming in from the Rivals of Aether in Super Smash Brothers community. Myself, I've seen him around some tournaments. He represents Gamers on the Edge in that organization, but he's gonna be the tiebreaker dude for the fighting games. This isn't a fighting game by any means. You got guns.
Yeah, and one thing I would actually like to point out for the viewers at home, a couple of our players actually do not have Activision accounts, so they will be playing under the names from players from the last game. So, we're going to try our best to kind of figure out who's who, just, bear with us, but...
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting. We also saw like different names for some of the players. They don't exactly play out of game with like the same tags, but so that'll be interesting for us to catch around with, and then surely we'll let the viewers at home know as soon as we get it. But ladies and gentlemen, you see that thing up at the top that says match beginning in 3, 2, 1. We're getting right into the map, and like you mentioned before, oh no.
My server went out.
I think one player crashed.
My server.
Oh, unreal.
We're missing one.
Oh, perfect time. Okay.
Oh.
Game doesn't stop. Remember before we had the technical pause, and that was right in the middle of a game. This time though, this is an error that happened before the game even started. So that's huge. You know what I mean? You could just reset the game. Surely some of the players and their mentalities are just like, oh, we're ready to go. And then you pause, and then you have that moment just to stop. You're not exactly, going to be feeling that energy going forward. But, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, the teams are going to be psyching each other up. Like I mentioned, the Wolves, they're just a squad. You know what I mean? They play online. They're queuing up. Where are we dropping? All that type of stuff. But I mean, that would be more for the battle royales. And of course, we were going to have Warzone a little bit earlier in our day, but we did end up switching to the Search and Destroy regular 5v5 format. So really, it's all on the board here. It could be as linear as one team being better than the other in terms of aim, in terms of strategy. Really, Warzone, it's a little bit RNG. You're still going to be able to have those like really close gun battles, but I'm really looking for just that one all-star player off of this one map already.
Yeah, definitely. Every game has that one player, but me personally, I like to see a team effort, Obviously, somebody will pop off, and there will be that one person that does horrible.
Okay.
But you like to see a team effort.
It might be like a slow start. Okay.
I don't know, bro. There's some players out there.
Okay. Understandable. It happens. No, but I mean, for sure. I mean, we already saw just from the first round. I mean, you talk about players that ended up showing up. A player that we didn't exactly have a big showcase in terms of cam time was Ro. Ro came into it saying that he was only an amateur in terms of Call of Duty and Warzone. He just comes in like wide swinging corners, just killing everyone on the other team. Same thing with Jovi, who has more experience in Rainbow Six Siege and Valorant that you guys are going to be able to watch come Sunday. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are watching the Ultimate Gamer House. It is a marathon of esports. Today, of course, we have Call of Duty on the board. And it might be either fighting games or sport. No, we have fighting games coming up after this for some tiebreakers. And then, of course, tomorrow we have a League of Legends. So League of Legends is probably going to be that one X Factor game that one player can make the total difference. Of course, me and you, we're not going to be the ones commentating it. We don't have experience in that game. We're just going to leave it up to the pros. But, of course, coming back on Sunday, you guys can catch us back again for some Valorant. But, of course, you guys are here for some Call of Duty action. We're going to start, finally, map number 1 between Rock Esports and Team Wolves.
Yes, we are about to get it started. The clock is counting down. Now, from what it looks like we're going to be having Team Rock on the attack, round 1.
Going to be on the attack? Oh, is there? Looks like there's already a player. Oh, no, it was just a little bit of a server issue, so we're all good.
So it looks like Team Rock is going to be favoring the A bomb site. And they managed to take out one of Wolves Esports players.
Yes, sir. Already a quick frag. And over to the train yard. Oh, no. A little bit of damage being done. He is making up all the call-outs. This is the captain.
Team Wolves seem to be watching B when Rock is taking over A.
Yeah, very, very interesting. And then now it's going to be a very long rotation. It's already 30 seconds left on the defuse. It's a 2-on-5. You can already see what the dynamic is going to be for this Team Wolf side. Huge kill already coming about, and that's going to be a 5v1 finish now. As we shouldn't expect all too much. And oh, okay, we do end up getting the frag at the very end. Easy round coming in for Team Wolves.
Yeah, you know, Team Wolves look to be a little scared that round. I don't really think they knew what they didn't really seem like they knew what they were doing as a team, but hopefully, you know, they'll bounce back. They seemed way too scattered, but I'm hoping they bounce back. I'm hoping to see some good teamwork out of them.
Sure, absolutely. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now let's jump around a little bit. It does seem like we do have a little bit of a pause, a tech pause, as Jovi, who was actually playing a little bit earlier, he's actually stepped up to help out one of the teams, and we are going to have a technical pause as one of the players once again has disconnected from the server. Unfortunately. Don't really know if they're going to play this one out. It looks like the players are ready and ready to go, but you can see at the very top, the player is missing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even if this round doesn't count, it gets you shot warm for future rounds.
Oh yeah, sure.
Little practice doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and I mean, some players, this is their first taste of COD in really a while. You know what I mean? Although this is supposed to be like an Ultimate Gamers Invitational, you are supposed to be already ready and ready to go. Wait. Look at this. Already a 1v1. Is it going to count, however? That's going to be the big question. But even then, it's finally going to be a W. At the very end, J Baby getting the kill at the end, and again, Confuse comes in. Still wondering what's going to be the status of the round. Jovi talking it up with the one and only Henry, aka Sweet Potatoes, our beautiful TO, who ended up bringing us not only this broadcast but also this entire tournament. So shout outs to him. And we are going to be restarting the game. It's going to be a quick tech pause. Again, this is not an official result by any means. It's going to be 1-0 at least going towards Team Wolves.
Yeah, even though that last round was kind of a throwaway, it's good to see out of J Baby. You know, if he's in a 1v1, don't count him out.
No, he already got that clutch factor on him. You could kind of see by his movement, he was loved to play kind of ring around the rosy. At that point, great awareness. Really using audio. That was the big thing. Player was stepping up over onto the other side. He was catching him almost immediately. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what's going to separate really an advanced player in any tactical FPS and an amateur. Using small miscellaneous contact points such as audio is going to bring you really all the advantage in the world. And you kind of saw that at the the very end of that round. Although, again, the round is going to be thrown away for this tech pause. It's potential. It's potential for both sides. Now, kind of looking around the lineup. Again, I was excited for J Baby in a sense, but I want to make some sort of like linear prediction, but we just can't do it. We don't know enough about these teams. We don't really know lot about these players just yet in terms of Call of Duty. So the further though we got on into this set, ladies and gentlemen, the more excited that we're going to be. So let's head right back into map number 1. Both teams, they're going to, or at least one of the teams, they're just going to straight up just run down mid, just int real quick just to get the score back up. But I wanted to hear from you, Saber. In terms of the dynamic with this map, is it going to be more close quarters than the other map? Is it a little bit more elongated? What are your thoughts on this map?
It really all depends what bomb site you want to go to. You know, if you want to play B, you will find yourself up close and personal. You know, you're going to have somebody blue open, you're going to have somebody top crates, you're going to have somebody bathrooms, you name it. But if you're playing A, it would be kind of a longer fight. But actually, we see Dr. Scope come in with the flank.
Wait. So they're playing out this one. They're essentially restarting the game. It's a 3-on-2 already. In comes a big kill. That's not exactly going to be Leaves himself, if I'm not mistaken. Then Simba expecting someone else, and that's going to be a round loss going towards the side of Rock Esports. Big W for Team Wolves once again, as it was just high impact action over to mid and some scrappy movement.
Yeah, mind, as I was saying, you know, if you go to the A bomb site, you know, it can be up close and personal, but you're mostly going to find yourself at long range. You know, you're going to have somebody on the defense by water tower. You're going to have somebody mid tracks. You're going to have somebody top AC. And, you know, if they find a good heady, it's going to be hard to rip them.
There's yet another player with some server issues. That's going to be a little rough of a time, and it's already a 5-on-2 within the first couple seconds of the round. Shinsa, J-Baby. Oh my god, J-Baby getting that last one. So that's going to be a free W going towards Rock, but it's probably not going to count. There is someone missing from the server off in the corner. If I'm not mistaken, that is the captain for the squad. So, yeah, gonna have to wait up a little bit. Yet another tech pause. Looks like the servers are certainly not on our side today.
Absolutely not. COD servers have a reputation for being a little wonky.
Yeah. It happens. It's kind of the online mentality. Some of these games, they're not exactly going to be too reliable in terms of server, and it's going to be rounds like these that's, you know, it kind of hurts because Rock Esports, they really got their first dominant round, their first round win period. They had a great approach over to mid. They played a lot more conservatively in comparison to before, and it's just going to go all the way in the gutter.
Yeah, and as you can see right here, you know, Wolves is, like I told you, they have the high ground. They're taking them down at A.
And a 3v1 too. I mean, I'm sorry, in a 4v5. So not only are they a man down, but they're still making some noise. Oh, but oh baby, it's J-Baby. He's in a 1v3. He does end up getting the first kill. I don't know if this round is going to count, but we're still going to commentate it anyways. Saber, we're having fun here, buddy. He's still aiming up for that ace night. Don't really know if he has the bomb. He's going to go for another kill. That's nasty. Don't really know if that's his tag, but we're just going to keep on rolling with the round, playing around the train. Oh, baby! You can tell again, J-Baby is the clutch master for his squad, but he can't finish off that last kill real close as it's Shinsa that got it.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how J-Baby didn't get that kill, but he played that perfectly. He knew where somebody was, he stunned him, and he played back.
Yes, sir. So it looks like, again, we're going to reset the server for yet another player who is missing, but looks like we are going to get a quick decision in terms of rounds, maybe a 2-1 or a 1-1, purely because of that one round that Rock ended up taking a little bit later. Jacob, wanted to hear from you though, in terms of really what you've seen thus far. It's not exactly, we haven't seen too much of the game. It's as simple as that. But is there really anyone that speaks out to you on the server?
So far, this is J-Baby's game.
J-Baby?
You know, he's been in a 1v2, 1v1, 1v3, 1v4, whatever. He's clutching up. He's playing it right. He is getting information. He is playing slow. He is listening for footsteps and ultimately just winning the round.
I mean, yes, sir. I mean, it's really going to come down to kind of that clutch factor. Really, who can step up for the squad? And it just seems like J-Baby is going to be the one to try to carry this team. Now, although going around, we're missing out on 4 players in terms of actual Activision counts. You have the former Jovi Leaves, That's Nasty, and AJ2K. So whenever we could get an update on those names, we'll probably let you guys know. But also, another very important thing, you see controller icons. Half of the server is on controller.
When the host ended the game,
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
Maybe not me. I come from the PC world. I'm Master Race all the way. But
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on. You never played CSGO on the 360?
Sure, man. If you want to like put yourself out there and just embarrass yourself online, it's all good.
I didn't play that.
No, but it's all good. I mean, you talk about Call of Duty. At its core, it is a controller game.
Yeah. And, I mean, yeah, like we've been talking about it throughout this map and the first match, it's really your preference, but the game can be more challenging on mouse and keyboard.
Really?
Yes.
Is it because of aim assist? Or is it purely because of just how the game works mechanically?
I think it's mechanics. Like, you know, everybody has the argument, PC's better, console's better, aim assist, no aim assist, blah, blah, blah. It comes down to how you play the game.
Oh, okay.
Like...
So personal preference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're like me or any other console player, then you know the mechanics and you know how you're able to move around and you know how to counter somebody. And you can easily do that on mouse and keyboard, but it is not as simple.
Right. It's going to be pretty difficult, and I mean, mouse and keyboard, they're going to have really the definitive reactionary advantage. They're going to have the aim advantage. If I'm being completely honest, it's way easier to tap some heads with mouse and keyboard than it is with a controller. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if that theory actually rings out true, because we are going to be resetting the server. Server is going to be live, but we're not live with our game just yet. You're going to have a couple of rounds of a couple of players running down mid and having some fun here. So, yeah, we are technically getting into the game, but it's going to be some quick suicides. Yeah, there it is. Just inting, running down mid. Playing kind of a race, playing kind of a game. See who can make it closer to the bomb site before dying.
I will say, though, some of these... excuse me. Some of these classes are quite interesting.
Explain.
I'm confused.
I have never seen anybody in competitive this game use a hybrid sight on an M4.
A what sight?
A hybrid.
A hybrid.
I also have not seen the Kilo that much. I've seen some very, very interesting MP5 classes, and I love the diversity. But it's just not what I'm used to. But it's awesome to see new things, you know, like maybe in a week or a month or whatever, the meta could change. These could be the new guns to use. You never know. But
surely could.
I guess ultimately, if it kills, it kills.
If it kills, it kills. Ladies and gentlemen, words of our man savior. And this is going to be yet another round where it's just going to be a quick int over to mid. Whoever Dad's Nasty is, he just got himself a couple of easy frags for him, kind of stat padding his way up. Still 2-0. I think there's going to be one round going towards each other. Yeah, they're coordinating that at the moment. So, yeah, good work. Good work from both squads. Usually coming in from the amateur scene, more inexperienced players, they're not exactly going to know exactly that. They're not going to know how to treat these tech pauses. Sometimes, one player just wants to go buck wild and, stat pad, or another one just wants to take a little bit of a break. But no, these two teams, they're just literally running straight down mid. No cares in the world, but whoever's playing with Jovi's account right now, he kind of got a little bit trigger happy. He's having to walk of shame right now. He's having the crouch walk of shame. He's right in the middle of everyone, and he should be dead soon. He should be dead. Something of the sort.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's on the other side of that train.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Playing Ring Around the Rosie, playing with his food, but of course that's gonna be the round. And now we finally get into the main event. Mr. Saber back into our game.
I don't know if I'd say that just yet. I actually think I just heard one of the players saying he can't shoot.
No way. He can't shoot? Question mark? A technical issue once again. It is not going to be server side, but instead it's going to be with a controller or a keyboard issue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jacob, it's all falling apart. Saber, it's all falling apart. I guess at that point, you just kind of got to play it out. Hopefully, you can kind of eke out around something of the sort. So one player already going to go down early. And another one, eat my bullets, taking out Horror.
I believe they got the issue resolved. This is a real map. We're back in this.
Finally, but it's you call it a real map, but you already have Shinsa wide swinging once again, fragging out, getting some easy frags. But whoever's playing on leaves right now, he's going pretty big. Ladies and gentlemen, that round's gonna end up in a W, however, for the Wolves. Not a quick one. It wasn't exactly too flashy. It was really just Shinsa running all over the map, holding down W, or holding up on a stick, whatever you would want to call it. But it still works. It still works. And it's still 3-1. All the players, they do actually have controllers ready. This is a full best of 5 Saber. I feel like we've already been through a marathon.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I love Call of Duty.
Sure. Yeah, you can call it that. No matter how long you do it, no matter how long you watch it for, you love some Call of Duty. But what a nade, though, landing right between the two players. So that's going to be huge for some frags. You still have a 3v1 going on stream.
It looks like it is Horror that is in that 1v3. Can he clutch up?
Horror representing the spawn.
No, not.
Yeah, no clue. Quick 4-1 for Team Wolves.
Why, bro?
Dr. Oscope, he's rocking the Florida Mutineers banner.
10 out of 10 team.
10 out of 10 team, 10 out of 10 banner. Absolutely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to switch over the sides now. In terms of, maybe in terms of this Rock team, are they going to feel a little bit more comfortable on the defending side on this map?
I hope so. I mean, it looks like they're kind of splitting up. It looks like they got about 2. I actually don't know.
Wow, they don't have any coverage of that B site. Yeah, sure, they were splitting up, but it seems like one of the players they were being a little bit too hesitant. But also not only that, but they're grouping up way too much towards the train lane. Players gonna capitalize on that with a nade. Oh, but it's a quick kill on Young Simba controlling the Jovi tag. But yes, he ends up getting rotated on, and that's going to be a quick frag. 2v3, however. Horde takes it down to a 2-on-2. JBB going around. He's been the hero thus far in terms of clutches. He takes out one. Now it's a 2-on-1. This is the best opportunity for this team thus far. A flashbang coming in, and JBB's still alive somehow. He's just sticking around, waiting for his teammate to come around. Now it comes the swing, and they still get it anyways. Around W.
And that was played perfectly from Horror, He stayed by his teammate, made sure to get his trade.
Oh, perfect trade. No, absolutely. Of course, timing came into play, but Horror was ready for the frag.
I will say, though, yet again, another interesting class choice.
An interesting class choice, absolutely, with the LMG.
So it looks like we're going to have Team Rock on the offense. Let's see where they are going to take this bomb.
Going A? I'm going A.
It looks like it's going to be a 5-stack to beat.
Which would be the better move, considering the fact, I mean, they probably don't know this because they didn't actually go over to B. But very early on in the round, you had a player, really no players, covering up B from the defender side, and a kill coming in on to Horror. Now Imbisco collecting one back, evening it up at 4v4. Oh geez, it's all combining though.
Rock really needed to get that bomb down, Rushing B, but then just hanging back, that is not what needs to be done.
Let me see, however, who is this playing for that Leaves player? If I'm not mistaken, it is going to be the best tag in the game. It is Mr. Fister, dude. Oh jeez. Still on one.
It is now a 1v1
Reload.
in round 7 of map 1 of game 2.
Now I hear.
He's to your right. I heard.
And Visco sees him for attacks, but cannot finish the kill. Round 7 will go the way of Wolves Esports, and they will take the lead 5-2. One more to close out game 1. Can Rock bring this back?
Yes, sir. It's been more or less a stomp going towards the side of Wolves thus far. But Rock, they've actually really showed up on a couple of their players. Lots of potential on players
Finally.
I keep forgetting. It was Baby and one other player has really caught my eye. It's really been Horror, actually. Horror has been very aggressive over to mid and somehow surviving every time and still able to take down a frag or two with him.
Yeah, you know, I love what I heard from both teams after that. You're hearing some excitement, and you're also hearing some call-outs, and, you know, they want to do this as a team. Looks like Horror will be taken out by Eat My Bullets, but Leaves will take out AJ2K. It is a 4v4. The bomb got planted on the B site.
I slashed somebody by the forklift. Somebody by the forklift slashed it.
B-site plan? I mean, we simply haven't seen plants, period. And this is a very, very weird scenario. 30 seconds left, and it's a 4-on-4. But what is this? I mean, you have a player legs. I don't know if they can see this angle, but no. Oh gosh. Simba. Whoa. Considering the fact that he just couldn't get the reactions up, that happens. But the defuse is going down. They simply did not have enough time to make it back onto that site, and that was just a slow rotate.
Yeah, they played that way too slow. You know, once it hits that 7.5, if you're not on the bomb, you're not getting it. But game 1 will go the way of Wolves Esports 6-2 to close out the first game. We are going to Arklov Peak for game number 2.
Yes, sir.
Upmine, what did you see from that game that you enjoyed? What did you see from that game that could have been better?
Well, what did I enjoy? I certainly enjoyed Team Wolves there. Wolves gave us pretty much a clinic on how to play Call of Duty. Play conservative, player angles, and I mean overall there were a couple players on the Rock team that were simply too aggressive, didn't exactly know their angles, didn't exactly know the map, and man, they just took advantage. It just seems like Wolves, they have a little bit more knowledge on how the maps work, really how this game works, period, because there are a couple of players that can be some really stellar fraggers from the Rock side, but we just haven't seen that potential yet, purely because whenever we do, whoever J-Baby is, we don't really know what his real tag is, but we'll call him J-Baby for now. J-Baby, he has been pretty much the only person fragging out for the squad, and it proves. I mean, even in the 3v1 scenario, even the 2v1 scenario, still able to take it on back, at least up to that 1v1, and even winning a clutch a little bit earlier on.
Yeah, you know, if you took a look at the scoreboard, you saw drastic difference in the numbers.
Yes, sir.
You had 2 players on the Wolves. Despite the free rounds, you had 2 players on the Wolves dropping 11 kills. But you also had players on Rock going 2-7, 2-8. So it's really coming down to how you mentioned earlier. There's going to be that one player that excels over the others.
Right, absolutely, and I mean that's really the whole premise of this team-based Ultimate Gamer tournament, where I mean you have that one player that can carry you in a respect, and I mean you kind of see that throughout the lineup for Rock specifically. Again, I've mentioned this before, but you're going to be looking towards young Simba for the fighting games. If I'm not mistaken, there are 3 players on this Rock squad that are going to be able to represent them in some FPS games. But again, I'm truly very, very interested to see how really their dynamic goes in terms of their lineup. League of Legends is going to be very important tomorrow for some of these teams, because most of these players playing out today, they come from FPS backgrounds, they come from, you know, battle royales. You have that one player, you have like 2 players that know League of Legends that could essentially carry your team in that game, and it's over. Like you could probably stop the other team that might not have that representation or might not have that experience. So I mean, that's really all of these games at this point. It's really going to come down to kind of your player lineup and who can really step up in some of these games. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our next map. It's map number 2, and what do we got here, Saber?
We have Arklov Peak. A map that is very well known for snipers and smokes and flanks. So, and this is also a map that you need to stick with your teammates. If you're getting that bomb down, if you are hopping that bomb defuse, you need to watch over your teammate, because you'll get shot in the butt and don't know where from.
Yeah, watch this. snipers.
I like that
They're
shot,
at A.
but
They're
Looks
at
like
A.
Team
gonna be
Rock
multiple
is
playing.
favoring the A bomb site in round one. I believe that was a sniper bullet we just saw graze Leave's head.
no
Yeah,
way.
they're far back A, far back A.
Not just yet. I would hope not. Also,
He got him.
How Horror getting a headshot on AJ PK but immediately just traded out.
I was loaded.
There's just
wow,
kills
it's
left
frags
and
all over
right.
the place. Now it's already a 2-on-2. Returning a
One
frag
down,
there.
one left.
Eat my bullets.
Got him.
Returning one back for the Wolves, and wow, the Wolves, they just sweep it up at the very end.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
That's the round, and it was just a huge gun battle towards that A site, and you could kind of tell, especially now, but also in our last game that we saw on this exact same map, that really A site is going to be a real big hotspot.
Yeah, A site is more so where a lot of the teams prefer to go. B is a really good site. I don't think it gets enough credit. But the thing about B is that you cannot play it alone.
Let me get the bomb.
Right.
A, you can totally smoke out and just run straight up through Broken and get the bomb down. But B, you need players because you will have somebody sitting behind the bar, up top, outside the window, laying down on the stairs, in every angle that you will not know. So you have to play. Eat My Bullets just got a team kill. It is now a 4v4. You're not supposed to take out your own buddies, man.
Yeah, that's
Over here, but I don't
yeah,
wanna
that's
pick it
that's
up
a
just yet.
bro moment and a half because man, team killing at this point, at this point of the game, at this point of the set, can't exactly be happening. And Shinsa, it really a low-key legend on this server thus far, taking back a frag. And now here we go. It's a big battle. It's a 2-on-3. And Visco on the back line, still trying to make his way around. Chapter. Horoscope TV, still looking out towards Mill, trying to find anything towards that window. And time is running out. 25 seconds here, Saber.
Yeah, somebody needs to get that bomb down. But it actually looks like Horror is going to get tagged up by a Semtex top grandma. So Wolves Esports knows he's there, but they're both in bottom B. They get the bomb down. They got Horror off the stairs. Can and Visco clutch up. He gets one. It is a 1v1. He flashes out. He gets nothing. He uses his nade.
Just lay there.
He hurts himself.
He hurts himself, but it might just be a boost.
He
But
gets taken out.
he tries to run on away, and it simply doesn't work out in his favor. Eat My Bullets with his 5th kill of the game, and young Simba, man, trying to run away in that situation. You mentioned before, you're gonna get shot in the butt in situations like that.
Yeah, you know, map number 1, we were talking all about J Baby, but Eat My Bullets said,
one up
I'll
my time.
spotlight this guy.
Yeah.
He's doing everything, bro. He's taking out the other team. He's taking out his own teammates. He's shooting everything that goes in his way.
Any pixels that show up on his screen, he's already fragging. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2-0 scoreline going towards the side of Wolves once again. It's more or less that same sentiment as what we saw in map number 1. Yet another stomp. But Rock, they're showing, I mean, slowly and slowly, they're showing more potential. And we kind of saw that in that last round. They were able to get that plant and actually play out the bomb site pretty well. It was just that post-plant interaction that didn't exactly go on their favor. But now look at this. That's nasty. Not exactly going to be his tag, but again, we're still unsure which player is which, but we'll surely get an update on that soon. But a 2-on-5 has whoever That's Nasty is. You are literally nasty. 3 kills thus far. You still have his teammates. Oh, young Simba tried to get another frag, but that simply does not work out. Still one more player remaining.
Yo, your screen is, you can see it here.
Looks like J Baby is going to get the bomb down on the B site. Is anybody near him? He's going to plant the bomb down. He's going to
Oh, great movement. Immediately running on out.
Push together.
Oh, man, this is huge, J Baby. We already saw a little bit of a sample on what kind of clutcher this man could be. Of course, this is a very common spot in terms of the window. He still goes for the 2nd kill. Are you kidding me, J Baby? That's so aggressive. You would have expected a little bit of a trade there. Big nade going towards the site. It's not going to hurt anyone.
That's terrible.
Yet another flash. J Baby is just delaying so much time. 17 seconds left. Nobody on the bomb. He's still playing it perfectly.
All he needs to do is play time. Just play time. Only a few more seconds. Just play time.
He's got it. He got it. It's over.
The round will go to them because of J Baby.
No way.
J Baby played round 3 perfectly.
Rock Esports going absolutely huge off the back of J Baby, and we were talking about him earlier. His clutch factor is absolutely massive, man, and he's a very happy lad. But we also have, yeah, you see right there on your screen, that is a black monitor. No way. We have more technical issues. Unreal. Just as something big happens, man. Can't believe it.
Like,
And once again, not only something big happens, but it's J Baby again. It's like a curse. J Baby does something cool, something bad happens on the server. They just can't handle it. Looks like he's still in the game though. It looks like to be an equipment issue. He's still in the server, so let's get it going, I guess. We have a round. He's in there. He has his monitor up. It's live. So let's get into it. Hopefully he can get back into the game, catch up with his teammates, but they've already lost out on a lot of time. It's 1 minute left here, Jacob.
Yeah, and it looks like they're pretty split. He's gonna find one in Broken. That's his teammate. Don't kill him.
Don't kill him. No siree.
And Visco is gonna be taken out by Dr. O'Scope. It is a 4v4. Not sure where the bomb is gonna be favored this round, up mind.
No clue by any means, but they have to decide quick. It's 30 seconds. You still have even coverage throughout the map with some of these defenders. J Baby, good stuff once again. Horror and J Baby going down. Those are two huge catalysts for this side. There's a player up in the window. Oh, that backup there. Coming in from Young Simba. He's still playing that window, but that B side might just be wide open, and I think it is.
Yeah, there's a player in B, as you can see on your mini-map up mine. They know that they're around there. They know there's one bottom. They know there's one top. He's right there, but he can't get him, and they got the bomb down.
Dr. O'Scope covering it up, and yes, the bomb is finally going to get planted. Now that is huge. Yet another 1v3, but who's the one doing it? Oh my god, it's the one and only. It's Mr. Fister. What a name. Let's call him Mr. for now. The Mr. coming on in. Let's see if he can keep things nice and proper and try to take this round back, but he doesn't have a lot of time by any means. Wow, great movement. Trying to make his way in through the upper window, but he would have had to make his way in with like 13 seconds through. So probably like a big speed run. And good kill coming in from, whose tag is AJ, but coming in from another team, from the Wolves. Huge
yeah, you know, it's pretty hard to win those when there's only about 15 seconds left. If the smart decision, if you're in a 1v3 like that with barely any time, run away, hide, and don't let them kill you. Do not let them get closer to their specialists.
No, absolutely. The kill streaks are really what's going to kill some of these players, and with really some of these rounds being so lopsided, you can kind of see a chance for those specialists to be pulled out.
It looks like Rock Esports is going to be favoring the
they're at A2.
Mid.
Yeah, they're
maybe mid to A push.
Yeah, they're gonna favor mid, but whoever's holding on to the bomb right now, really playing the rotation game, really playing the safe game, allowing his teammates to get all the frags, and it might just work. Still a 3-on-3. Bombs heading out towards the left side. Oh, the reaction.
It looks like Horror is pushed all the way up the trench. He gets behind a player. He is completely behind them. The A bomb site is clear for a plant.
Yes, sir. Horror.
But the bomb is down. Can Horror clutch up? He sees him. He's going broken. He's tagged. He needs to reload. He knows he's there. He's being shot back, but he can't win the one-on-one. Round 5 will go towards Wolf Esports.
The Wolves going big once again. I need to meet up with this man, That's Nasty, because I know for a fact that that's not going to be his tag, but he still goes absolutely huge, covering up for her squad, and slowly you could see this Rock Esports side get more comfortable in this game, but even then, it's just schlap after schlap after schlap here, Saber.
He may not be That's Nasty by name, but he's That's Nasty in the game.
He's nasty, bro.
He's good in this game. Him and Eat My Bullets are like, that spotlight's ours. And they're proving it, man.
Yeah, right side. Be careful.
So yet another round. Set the stage here for us, Mr. Saber, because really, if you have any viewers chiming on in for the first time in our broadcast, what could you describe? Like, what words could you use to describe this game thus far?
I'd say
I got window.
dominant.
Dominant.
But not in the stealthy search and destroy type way it's supposed to be played. Despite this
Okay, Jovi, all right, aka Young Simba, still getting up that frag. You still have Dr. Oso.
There's another one. Can he do it again? He runs out of ammo when he gets turned on. You cannot let that happen.
Dr.
What is
Oso.
with the hip fires?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, the hip fires, I mean.
Valorant is Sunday, my friend. He gets the bomb up and he gets taken out.
Oh my god. Oh,
No,
no.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it to him.
Oh, baby, J baby. Gonna go for the defuse, a little bit of a BM. And yes, we do have a round coming back for Rocky Sports. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. That's the defuse.
Yeah,
Fist
as
bumps
I was
going
saying, it's not really the slow, stealthy kind of smoke, sniper, footstep listening kind of search.
It feels like we're playing hardpoint.
Yeah, you know, it's more so of a, where do you want to go? Okay, let's go guns blazing. So,
I'm using a pistol, man.
and I'm enjoying it. I mean,
Pushing B.
4-2 could have been worse.
Outside B.
J Baby with the bomb though, it looks like they're going to be favoring mid, but also sending 2A.
Favoring mid and A. 2 to A and mid. I just heard a contact.
Horror is going to be hitting the trench.
There's one at A.
One is
at
over A side. He is hitting the flank through trench. He gets one. Can he stay alive?
Yeah, I have to run. On the trench. Oh no, he was on
J
A.
Baby
They're at A.
picks
They're at
off
A.
Eat My Bullets.
There's 2 at A.
It is a 5v3. They are still favoring the A site. The bomb is down. He sees one hitting broken.
Simba? Yeah, Simba's got to go for that, but you still have J Baby on site. This is absolutely huge. And wow, this is just gonna be dominance. Rock actually has a big round in their hands, and it's a statement.
Let's reset, let's go.
4-3, Rock slowly making their way back in, and this has shades of our first game between Team Red and Team Blue from earlier. You had the Counter-Strike veterans versus the team of homies, and now at this point you have two teams of homies, kind of going back and forth in terms of experience. But our first map was just so dominant. Now this one, it's starting to become a lot closer.
I believe if Rock Esports plays the rest of today like they just played that round, they can win. You know,
Surely.
they saw the enemy, and instead of rushing at him, they played back, waited to regroup, and
Maybe we can go
3-stacked.
through mid.
And they ended up winning the round. And if they keep playing like that,
maybe to
I
B.
promise
Who
you,
knows? We're
we
real
might
close
see
at
them
B.
in the finals.
They're on the right side.
Let's see it. I mean,
They're on the right
we
side.
see
I just heard
them.
fucking suppressed fire on the right side.
This entire bracket situation, ladies and gentlemen, this is also very early on in our broadcast day. This is only the second game. What is going to be 5? This is the other winner semis game, starting things off here at the Ultimate Gamer Tournament for Call of Duty. Kind of going back into our round. It's a 4-on-4 Dr. Roscope taking down Horror. Same thing with Mr. taking down Dr. Roscope. Oh my god, it's going to be a 1v1 gun duel coming in between AJ2K and Young Simba, but it's simply not going to go down. Intense scenario. It's a 2-on-2 here, Saber.
Okay.
We have J Baby watching the field,
Ralph, I
and it
need
looks
you
like
to-
Wolf Esports are still going to be favoring that B bomb site. J Baby jumps down, takes out AJ2K in the field. It is a 2v1.
A huge 2v1, unreal. And this could be the tie. We weren't even thinking that this would be close by any means, but 7 seconds left. Bomb is finally going to go down. J Baby getting closer and closer. He's going to be able to cover that side in ease, but Eat My Bullets going big. Again, J Baby in a 1v1. He's going to go for the defuse. Wait a minute, what? Oh, he was trying to commit for it, but he pops off and
He baits him, and he takes him out, and he has enough time for the defuse. This game is tied 4-4, game 2. Up mine.
We got our numbers, bro.
What's the name of the day here, sir? What is the one name that we're going to be seeing the praise for the rest of the day? It's your man, J Baby, with yet another clutch in this game.
I cannot believe this is tied.
Me and Shinzo.
In the very beginning of this map,
You guys push it,
Wolves
right?
were just running right through them.
Try to defend.
Huge. And I mean, of course, his name in game is J Baby, but of course, his tag when he signed up was Bad Rastus. So I mean,
Very far right side to
I just want to keep calling him J Baby. That fits him so well, dude.
Well, J Baby again is gonna take the bomb, and he looks like he's gonna be hitting fields. It looks like Wolves are going to be favoring A.
I got one.
Horror is going to be taken out by Eat My Bullets from
No,
Trench.
there's another one in the back. He's moving.
Horror
right
seems to
to
love going Trench. You know, he goes there no matter what side he's on.
Yeah, they're at A.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a 1v1 hotspot because you're really not going to get much. But also, if you take advantage of trenches, that's going to be huge for lurking. Huge lurking position, and I mean, that's how Horror has been playing most of this game. He hasn't been going for, you know, huge gun battles with his teammates. It's mainly been he wants to be the lone wolf.
So it looks like the bomb is going to go down on B. Leaves is going to be taken out by a knife. He sees one broken. He cannot finish the kill. Dr. Oscope gets a 2-piece, but then gets immediately traded out.
Yes, sir. Now it's going to be a 2-on-3.
Go defuse, go defuse.
You have J Baby on site, covering up. And we already know how massive he is on this B site. He has a whole flowchart ready to go. And even then, he has a teammate in Visco. What a snap! Absolutely!
How did he know he was defusing?
Oh, 1v1 though, Shinsa.
J-Baby in another 1v1. You do not want to see J-Baby in a 1v1. J-Baby needs to check the bomb. He needs to check the bomb, but he doesn't have enough time to defuse. Even if he loses this gunfight,
It's over.
just play your life.
Unreal!
J-Baby, you absolute animal. What are you doing to them?
Legend, and he's striking up the cash, man, because that's exactly what he's going for. J Baby just blasting it all out, man. And this site is his. You try to approach B site with J Baby on it, you would be better off just quitting the game.
5-4 up mine. Crazy to think this game was 4-1 at one point.
A huge comeback coming up thus far, but it's still an even game.
J-Baby is 17-4.
Okay, this is a 9-round game so far, ladies and gentlemen. That is almost a 2 KDA in Search and Destroy.
17 kills in Call of Duty does not sound like a lot, but in Search and Destroy, it is huge. The average for Search is probably about 6.
If you nail up a good game, for sure. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's yet another very important round. Rock. I mean, against all odds, they actually do have a huge chance to try to cover this up, but you have young Simba going down to the nade of Shinsa, the Semtech.
One in the outside, leads in the outside trenches to the left
more
side.
players throughout the map, and this 3-on-2, just trying to
to the left
cover
side,
up.
right by there.
Leaves, aka Mister.
Right there.
2v3 in round 10 of game number 2.
Oh,
Leaves gets taken out. It is now a 1v3. It is now a 1v2. J Baby.
Oh no way.
Push straight.
J Baby.
J Baby clutches up. He takes out Eat My Bullets. 1v1. If J Baby gets this next kill, it is going to map number 3.
Unreal. Oh baby, J Baby 1v3. He's done it before. He has the clutch factor. He's been the hero for Rock Esports thus far. A team that simply hasn't been able to scrap together some rounds. The bomb is actually going to go down right in front of him. Here on A.
No way! We are going to round 11, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge. It's 5-5. 1 round separates the two. Dr. Oscope has done absolutely massive in this game thus far, and he once again proves it with great sight coverage.
Dr. Oscope has just saved his team. I'm going to say this again. I cannot believe that not even 5 minutes ago this was 4-1.
Unbelievable. This is
Now we are in round
a
11.
completely new team.
I love what I'm seeing. This is competitive Call of Duty on mine.
This is Call of Duty. Love to see it, man. Oh, and even though these two teams, they might not have the best experience of Call of Duty, they're still fragging out, they're still playing as a team. It's as intense as you can get. It's a last round scenario for these two squads, and Rock Esports, a team that had almost no chances in map number 1 to even get back a couple of rounds. They have a chance to take back this entire map.
I think Rock Esports needs to be a little careful here. They have 2 mid, they have 3 B. They have nobody A.
No, it's very uneven coverage. But even then, a gamble stack could absolutely work for one of these sides, especially with the fact that, I mean, Wolves, they've been going together as a team. You don't really see too many lurkers unless they start to get, a little bit, I guess you could say cocky, but J Baby again, holding down the aim. Holding down over the house. It's going to be a 4-on-4. His teammates are going down.
No way! In round 11, he takes out Shinsa. AJ2K takes out Leave. Eat My Bullets takes out Horror. It is J-Baby. J-Baby takes out AJ2K.
A site. That's where the bomb is planted.
He has both of them. Oh my God! He hits the free.
He does it!
Unreal! Won the game! Round 11, 2-piece for the flank!
He's got to defuse it! Steven's defusing it.
Oh my goodness!
Drop the mic, young Simba. You came for Smash. You came for Bobbles of Aethers. You come into COD and you're fragging out. Why not, baby? Rock Esports actually has a...
They have a map. The round 11 2-piece flank. I cannot believe Rock Esports came back and won that.
Take a bow, young Simba.
J-Baby dropping 20 in a search and destroy. Eat My Bullets dropping 13. Dr. Roscope dropping 10. Oh my goodness!
I think this game should be done already. You put this up. Man, I mean, you put it up on paper. Wolves again. They dominated the first map, and then look at the scoreline. J-Baby dropped 20.
My goodness!
Unreal.
I don't even want to see map 3.
It's already over. You've already all that energy, but ladies and gentlemen, we still do have more Call of Duty coming up next. It's gonna be in map number 3, and where are we going?
We are going to St. Petrograd.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna repeat kind of what I said in game 1. St. Petrograd is it's kind of a big map. You know, you have mid, which is favored for snipers. You have top hazard, bottom hazard, top apps, bottom apps, top blue, bottom blue, etc., etc. You have so many places to go, and you need to be careful because you think you have an open alleyway to a bomb or for a flank. There will be somebody above you, and if you don't recognize it, he will get the jump on you, and that will be your life for the round.
Right, absolutely. That map has, I mean, insanely quick flanks, insanely quick rotations, and if we thought that earlier, the game seemed like a hard point map. Now it's really going to seem like it. Unless these teams can discipline themselves and keep themselves calm, this one, I mean, most of these rounds are going to come down to like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Real quick rounds, real quick frags. But ladies and gentlemen, there's no way to predict a thing like that other than actually watching the game. So let's jump into it. 10 seconds left on the clock. It's St. Petrograd. Oh man, it's a 1-1 scoreline. I can't believe I'm saying that. Rock Esports pulling out a huge W in the last one, but Wolves, overall, they've been the ones to really impress us mechanically.
One thing I really want to see from this game 3 outline, I want to see grenades being used to blow up cars to get kills. Because, believe it or not, that is a really big tactic. Like that green car right there that he is passing by. Don't take out your teammate there, bud. Well, like I just said, that green car can blow up, and if you're not paying attention, a nade will slip through, it'll blow up, you're done.
Gosh, that's
how you almost want to take out your teammate.
Left.
That's just scary, man. That's just too scary. So young Simba, so making his round sight.
Never mind. Dr. Oscope is top ass. He takes out Simba. It's the MP7.
Silenced MP7 just going on in. And now it's going to be a 3-on-3 bomb.
Bomb is going down B, and we see Leaves with an HDR. And like I said, there's that sniper.
Yeah, not only that, but we also have the one, the only.
There's one that ran right there. Down nice.
Ready and raring to go. Making his way around. Already has a singlet frag on him.
Looks like J-Baby and Leaves get a pick, and then he gets taken out mid-gate with the hip fire. What is up with the hip firing? It's Call of Duty, you're supposed to aim!
Right. like I said, like you said, really. It's that Valorant, it's that Counter-Strike mindset. But even Valorant has scope. It's really just Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah, because we're draw.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's an extra input that, like, I don't know, you might get a little bit lazy at clicking, like, yeah, imagine clicking right click. Ugh.
Alright, let's go over to
Not
A.
for me. All right, so we have just been informed, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a best of 3.
Oh, gosh.
It is tied 1-1. Whoever wins this map moves on to the winner's semi. But Simba taking out J-Baby.
No way, taking out his own teammate. That would have been a 5-on-2. Okay, maybe it's not that bad of a scenario considering that it's a 4-on-2, but you still have, quite the fragile scenario.
Plant.
4-on-2. I mean, J-Baby, really the catalyst for the team. He goes down early to that team frag, though.
Looks like we have somebody from the Rock, I believe, flanking around. The bomb
Yes,
is
sir.
down. It's a
Mister.
4v1.
Lucio, stay there.
You don't know where he is. Oh, he comes out. He's pushing my Van. He's right next to you. Invisco. And he takes him out with the hip fire.
Oh man, I don't know if Stream caught that, but Invisco literally saw it straight up. There's a man running towards him, and he just ignores him. He just beelines it forward. Oh my gosh.
The team kills. The botched nades.
Yeah,
You're completely missing somebody running right in front of you. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I am loving this Upmind.
Love it.
I am having the time of my life. And I'm so happy that all these players are enjoying it too.
Well, no, absolutely. They're having fun. They're still fist bumping. They're laughing. And, I mean, of course they're laughing now. But it's not even elimination time. Elimination time comes during losers. And also money time comes during grand finals. So, yes, Jacob, it could be all it could be all giggles for now, but later. That's where the real action starts. Ladies and gentlemen.
Rock
Fresh
Esports
round.
with the 2-0 lead in the final game of this best
Oh
of
my God, it
three.
didn't let me cut corner. There's 2-8.
Looks like That's Nasty is going to be taken out by Invisco to make a 5v4. J-Baby and Leaves are both going to get picks on AJ2K and Eat My Bullets, but Shinsa will take out Simba to make this a 3v2. The bomb is planted. J-Baby getting one more, but Shinsa also picking up one more.
Yeah, just
Yes,
30
sir.
seconds left though. You gotta just got the
Yeah, JBB going
kill him at the
pretty wild here, but it's going to be Dr. Oscope if I'm not mistaken.
He finds
Left
him
again,
mid.
but J-Baby with the last frag. A 3-0 scoreline. Where did this come from Rock?
What happened, bro?
Unreal.
J-Baby is 5-0. Invisco is 5-0.
Unreal. And you also have Mr. In third place going big with the 4-1 scoreline. Where did this come from? Honestly.
I think Rock Esports has
watch for the
Wolves
sniper
shaking in their
at the very
boots.
end of the map.
You know, Wolves had
Awaken.
Wolves had game 2 underneath their finger.
I don't know, they had
But
it.
next thing
It
you
was in their
know,
palm. It was ready.
Rock comes out of nowhere and slaps him in the face, takes game 2, and I think they're scared now.
No, absolutely. I agree, and I think this next round, of course, is going to be a lot more of a momentum setter because half the round will go down. Shinsa, however, will get that first frag, and it's going to be a grenade kill onto
hazmat right
young
now, right
Simba. But look
I
at
got
this,
J-Baby down.
however,
He's inside
the
hazmat.
catalyst for the squad.
J-Baby.
J-Baby going to go down to an early interaction over towards the far left side, the B side. And this is just a dominant round. It's a 5-on-2 already.
Yeah, really good play from Eat My Bullets there. You know, I haven't seen a lot of players
he's fought back
pushing
beat.
that water street and using the
He's
cop
hurt.
car, using the ambulance as a heady.
Oh, no.
And
pushing
Visco
in.
getting a 2-piece, getting a 3-piece, taking out Dr.
Huh?
Oscope on the bomb. It is now a 2v2. He gets another one!
Where did this come from? Invisco going huge. He's 9-0 Saber. 9-0.
I have no words.
He
Invisco.
equalizes it all by himself. And look at that angle from Horror. All of these players are popping off. Horror, nah, he's got the waves, dude. Oh my God.
Invisco
No,
said-
he's flowing in game. He's flowing out of it. Damn, dude.
Visco said, J-Baby who?
J-Baby who? 4-0. It was a 5v2. I can't get over that.
If Wolves brings this back,
No way. No more dramatics. It's a best of 3. This last map is 8 essentially. But let's see what happens. Oh my God, look at this
Simba's going to
movement
be taken out
from
by that
J-Baby,
car,
man.
like I even called by AJ2K.
I'm at B.
But
I'm
J-Baby
at
is
A.
going to be taken over the top resting.
I'm at A,
But he's
yeah.
going to hop down
Go B,
towards
go B, go
mid.
B.
He's going to go bottom restaurant. He finds one bottom restaurant. Horror finds one, but Invisco gets tagged. Invisco gets killed, actually. My apologies. It is now a
Yes.
3v3.
It's all good, J-Baby. So roaming around,
Oh my God. Right
doesn't
there,
exactly have the bomb. He would
backside.
have to escort it towards another side, but even then, oh no. Bomb is down. It's a 2-on-2, however. Bomb gets picked up.
So they might have to pick it up.
J-Baby still making his way around. Oh no. Oh baby. J-Baby 1v2.
Taking
Gonna
out
get the
one.
first frag.
He's downstairs in the
No,
tunnel.
it's a 1-on-1. He's gonna go top apps.
Stay watching the tunnel.
A is the target. Bomb is down. Time is running out. 25 seconds left. Does have that full clip, and he also has a perk going on for him. Oh,
And he tags him up, but he cannot finish. Wolves are on the board for your final matchup of game 2.
Yes, sir. Dr. Osco, that last representative for the squad there, and oh wow, to aim right above the van, and he still nails it. With the MP7.
You know, the MP7 it doesn't get enough love, but Dr. Oscope is really showing why you should be using that gun. He is frying with it.
No, he's going absolutely nuts. I mean, really, it's been Dr. Oscope on the front lines for most of these frags for this team, although really, there hasn't been too many frags, period, for this Wolves squad. It hasn't been rounds, and maybe again, that might be the catalyst for their success. Rock, they're inexplicably closer to that W, however. 2 rounds away in the
Watch out. I got killed. Second floor above A.
It looks like you have Horror watching over B with his M4. He gets a pick, and Visco gets a pick. That Nasty actually picks off J Baby. It is that way 2v4.
Yeah, but it's a quick frag Horror. Taking down yet another player. Now it's a 1-on-3, and he's just gonna go. You know, he's not gonna be needed. That's just a bomb being defused.
Got 1 match left, guys.
Oh lord. Oh lordy.
Bring it.
One more round and it's over.
Final kill in this round on Underpass.
Go, bro.
One more round for Rock Esports, and they will move on to the winners finals.
I'm gonna go A.
Yes, sir. I mean, is there really any linear adjustments that you would like to see be made by this Wolves team?
I don't think there's anything that can be fixed. You know, whether they're running as a team, whether they're splitting up, no matter what they're doing, Rock is just running around and finding picks. You know, I don't even think they're meaning to do what they do. I just think they're running around, finding people and killing them.
Yes, sir.
Eat My Bullets getting a 2-piece though. J Baby taking out Shinsa to make it a 4v1.
One more.
Wow.
Eat My Bullets taking out J Baby.
Yes, sir. The last
right
representative
Middle B.
unknown for now, but
Got him.
it's not even gonna matter. Finally, the team Wolves, they do pull one back. It's 2-1. No. I'm already thinking it. I was about to say some words that again seem unlikely, but it's 2-5 here, Saber. There is a chance.
There is a chance. Our clock
that
peak
we
was
could
4-1.
That we could see the comeback, man. We could see it. Don't want to cast your crazy.
Let's go B.
It's a thing, but literally only 1 round away here for Rock. They're gonna be kicking themselves if they can't just nail it up. Early interaction over to mid. They're gonna take away some of the bombs, and Dr. Oscope, he already has himself quite the angle up top.
Oh, fuck, bro. He
Eat
got
My
me. He's on the
Bullets
right side.
will go down due to the hands of J Baby. J Baby
My
also
bomb was theirs, too.
taking out Dad's Nasty
He's
to
not
make
hurt,
it
too.
a 5v3.
No, Dr. Oscope, just look at the complete wrong way. It's a 1v5. Shinsa has to go big.
Damn.
Unreal, but he has so much time to work with, but he
Finds up,
just
but he
goes
cannot
down.
finish it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after quite the dominant start from Wolves, it's gonna be Rock Esports coming together with a big W.
Absolute madness of mine. That game 2. I think we're going to be talking about that all weekend.
Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. It
I'm
kept us on
sorry
the edge
it
of our
hurts
seats. Let's take a deep breath. However, these players are going to be super alleviated that this game is simply over. It's high stress scenario, and these guys simply took it extremely professionally, kept it going forward, and Rock Esports, through some great teamwork, if I'm being completely honest, their attacks were almost flawless, and they were able to take up that game. They will be facing off against Team Blue in winners finals, and Team Red's going to be facing off against Wolves in losers semis.
Awesome series.
For sure.
Awesome series. And I love how at the very end, you know, GGs, fist bumps, dap ups, like, you love to see it. And that's one thing that I love esports for. No matter how bad you lose, no matter how much you won by, it's always a friendly game. You
Right.
know, there
It's that
are
sportsmanship.
some people may have egos here and there, but not here. Not here.
Not
It
here.
is GGs all around.
Yeah.
Awesome environment.
Okay, maybe not for now because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a whole marathon
That
of
is true.
esports going throughout the entire weekend, so competition could get spicier as the weekend goes by. So sure, you guys are watching Call of Duty today, but maybe within an hour you guys will be watching, I don't know, some fighting games, maybe some Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, keep your eyes peeled for that one because we do have a couple of surprises here on stream. But ladies and gentlemen, you never know what esport will be pulled out next. All we know is that scheduled, it is going to be for now, for today, the entirety of the Call of Duty bracket. Tomorrow, it is the entirety of the League of Legends bracket. And Sunday, we end things off with a bang. It's going to be Valorant finishing things off. A brand new game, and it's going to be, I mean, I've never seen Valorant on LAN. That's going to be first of its kind.
I didn't even think about that. I've been watching Valorant tournaments, but they've all been online.
All of them have been online. Now, not exactly these players are going to be, add like a full scrim team. So I wish we could just have like C9 and TSM just sit right in front of us. But this is the closest thing that we could get for now. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a game again. And there is more esports action happening throughout the day. So, my name is UpMind, joined here by Saber. You can follow me on Twitter at @UpMind_. You can follow Saber at
SaberJDR.
And ladies and gentlemen, you could also follow The Ultimate Gamer on various social medias at the ULTGMR. And of course, wherever you guys are watching from, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, please make sure to drop a follow because there is a lot more esports coverage, not only happening this weekend, but also throughout the rest of this year. Keep your eyes peeled for some great news coming up in terms of The Ultimate Gamer down here in Miami, Florida. And ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be out of here in just a little bit, but I wanted to ask you one thing, Jacob. Who was the MVP of that game?
Is that really a question?
I gotta ask.
J-Baby dropping 20. J-Baby dropping 20. J-Baby dropping 17. Like,
Nah, and he's looking at us just like,
this
of
is
course it's me.
J-Baby's game.
No, we're preaching. We're preaching here that J-Baby has gone absolutely nuts. And 20 kills. 20 kills in an S&D game. That simply never happens. Simply never happens. You see that in CDL, and that is almost literally, that is a career-defining performance.
Actually, real quick, UpMind, while we have the scoreboard up, let's talk about Invisco.
For sure.
J-Baby did good, but Invisco, 13-2.
Invisco fragged out that game. You go back to that 5v2, and Invisco carried that one. He ended up getting the 3 kills needed to equalize the round, and not only that, made the great movement. I mean, although he was in that 1v1, played ring around the rosy, snagged up that last frag, and in comes Horror with some sick aim. Really, you could point out each player on this squad, and they all had their moments. Even our man Simba, who again comes from the fighting game community, he's at the bottom of this score line. But you go back, who won map number 2 for the team? It had to be Simba somehow. Simba just comes up behind with the flank. He gets that 2-piece, and oh, that looks sick. That looks so sick. But let's go back again. The Wolves, they started things off on map number 1 with an absolute bang, sweeping up Rock Esports under the rug. And that one was also marred with different technical issues. So technical issues, that's going to leave for some time for your team to talk together, really just trying to get the confidence going, especially after the rounds, especially after the clutches that J-Baby was, sort of sprinkling in here and there. You could kind of tell that the confidence of the team was getting better by that map number 2, round 1. But of course, map number 1 ended up going straight towards the Wolves, so yeah, it happens. They're going to be a team to watch out for in losers bracket, to say the very least. They're going to face up against the ECG, the East Coast Gaming Counter-Strike roster in the losers bracket match. How do you think that matchup is going to end up?
I don't know. I think the Wolves are going to be out for blood. They had game number 2 in the bag. They should have closed it out, sent Rock Esports to losers, but they couldn't do it. I think they're going to be out for blood. No,
absolutely. I mean, they were pretty impressive, to say the very least. And again, I would like to think that the tactical FPS experience of that Team Red is going to be the catalyst for their success. But of course, there's really no other way for us to find out other than actually watching up that game. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with some more Ultimate Gamer House. We'll be right back.
See ya.
We're getting Sugar for MK11.
Okay.
Yeah, he's staying on, I believe. We're really fighting him.
Okay.
Are we still in stream?
Put it on him.
Hey yo, are we still in stream?
But are we still on stream?
Oh, good. Even if we, hey, online underscore on Twitter.
At Saber JDR, capital S, capital JDR.
Oops. All chilling.
Hey, don't forget me.
Have you played any Val tournaments?
logging out.
the Ultimate Gamer House. My name is UpMine, joined here by...
Sugar.
And, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mortal Kombat 11 coming up next.
Yeah, something I'm very excited about. I'm hoping you are too, coming from a Smash background.
Right.
You have an understanding of these 2D fighters to a certain extent.
Right.
I mean, Mortal Kombat gets a little bit more deep because of the inputs, but past that, the same fundamentals apply here. So we'll have fun with that. Looks like we're having, what is that? Asian Braun versus, I can't catch the other guy, but I believe we're getting Joker versus Cetrion. I saw the characters at the very least.
So, I mean, of course, in terms of Mortal Kombat, I come from like a very classic background. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not used to seeing. First of all, the DLC characters in this game,
Yeah.
I'm not caught up with them whatsoever. So you just named out Joker, right?
Yeah, Joker's
like the Batman.
Joker. Yeah, Joker's in this game. He's pretty good, not amazing. He's kind of annoying. That's the category he falls into. And then Cetrion's a god of the earth, something.
Yeah, no,
important.
just
a god.
casual, right?
Another god in this game. And then we also have RoboCop. I don't know if you've seen that.
That's something I saw because it's RoboCop.
Yeah, right. It's as good as it gets. So, it looks like we're getting a change. That's Raiden versus Collector, as far as I see right now, but I'm not sure if that's going to stick. So, yeah, like I said, Asian Braum, and I'm not quite sure what the other guy's name is.
Yeah. Probably get an update on that soon, but yeah, no, kind of run me through because of course myself as an outsider to Mortal Kombat, kind of run me through the dynamic with variations in character, because I know that you could go with different loadouts.
All right, so traditionally fighting games come with one character. You don't really get much variation besides that. If you want a different variation of a character, you pick a different character. Mortal Kombat's kind of built on that concept by giving each character certain variations within the character. So you can get a character that has two different variations, or actually it has three, and one variation's all about rushdown, one of them's about zoning. You can have that kind of dichotomy within a character, and then usually there's one variation that works well in competitive, as with all things. So it's not usually the biggest deal. Usually if you play Raiden, you're going to play a certain spec. We're hopping into the first game now, and yeah, so Raiden versus Kotal Khan.
Kotal Khan, and this is Kotal Khan. He has like he has like the huge headdress, but he's just straight up bald, dude.
We went with Vin Diesel Kotal Khan this time. Yeah. All right, so they're swinging buttons for sure. I was hoping to see this and not a turtle game, but I'm kind of loving it. So as with all fighting games, you got a certain system that's in place here. You're either going to get a mid, a high, or a low. If you hit with a high, you can duck it, right? Usually highs are plus on block for that reason. You hit with a mid, you can hit a croucher. You hit with a low, you hit somebody who's standing. That's a basic rock, paper, scissors of how it goes. You catching much of this?
Yes,
so
sir.
it looks like we're getting Kotal Khan. Wow, just stomping him. You're gonna have to press more buttons, sir.
No real opposition either. Just got him up towards the wall and just not even combos, just straight up strings.
Yeah, just pokes and strings. That's it. That's all you really need at the end of the day. Combos are all optimization. If you're constantly opening them up, it's just more times you need to do it rather than doing that maximum damage. Ooh, counter hit down two, no combo as expected. That's one of Raiden's actual strengths in this, is that he has very fast, very powerful pokes, and he can beat Kotal Khan with that. Assuming he gets this. Ooh.
Brutal.
No. He's getting Vortex in the corner.
Jeez.
Down two counter hit.
He's already done for Asian Braum. Literally had no
command
chance.
grab again for maximum disrespect. Okay, one of these guys clearly knows how to play, and the other does not. Oh, this is awesome. No, right.
So in this game, it looks like they're talking about if they just want to keep on going. Asian Bro was just like, hey, do you want to switch characters, bro? Or like,
it might be easier for you. It's just too free. Alrighty. Let's see if he actually switches characters. I would really suggest that Asian Braum stays with Kotal Khan.
Oh, he was rocking it. I mean, unless he wants to BM, or maybe it's not even like his main. It's just wants to switch it up.
Yeah, he's just swagging on him. It's my secondary. Play him if you suck. Which was the case last time.
Jeez, bro. Oh, no way.
We might get a RoboCop.
I see the Joker. I see Aaron Black.
This is one strategy I actually had in mind when it came into this tournament, because obviously not everybody's going to be a proficient fighting game player.
Yeah.
So you know what's easy in all fighting games? Shooting fireballs over and over again until your enemy dies. If I was going in, that would be my strategy, and that's what I'd suggest to my teammate.
Yeah,
but
sure.
we have Scorpion.
Just Yeah, just real big spammer type moves.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
happens, dude. Happens. I mean, Zoni at least. Yeah, no, I mean, against lower level players, Zoni's gonna be a huge kind of. It's gonna be a huge learning curve.
Yeah, of course.
And you're gonna get very tilted.
Yeah, you're like, we're supposed to be punching. Why are you throwing fireballs at me over and over again? It's really confusing and jarring for a first timer.
Yes, sir.
Let's see how this goes. Maybe a character switch is what we needed, but I'm gonna put in an early estimation that it's not. All right, Scorpion's in. Let's see if he immediately does the. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spear. Get over here.
Please, brother. Please just get over here. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Oh, he actually does it, and
Yeah, he got him. Yo, he's picking up on the zoning idea. Okay, whip down two. All right, drop kick.
and again, he got a very high frame move to say the very least, and he gets easily caught out by that. And oh, that looks so brutal,
Yes.
dropping him on his head twice.
He's dropping the scoops on him.
Okay.
We got some heart coming out from the Scorpion player. Jab.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, so he has that string down.
We're learning on the fly here. I kind of love it.
Right. No, I feel as if he does have a very simple, simple knowledge of this game. Like he knows what he's doing. Like that quick move again.
Yeah, the spear.
With the spear, and then immediately into a jab. I mean, yeah, that's.
It makes sense. You got the advantage press buttons, man. Like, oh, let's go. Another scoop, and he popped off in his face. This is starting to get sad.
Yeah.
Mercy roll somebody, please. All right, does the spear from full screen. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yeah, the Kotal Khan player is just in a league of his own right now. He's doing very simple strings, very simple combos, but that's what you need to win at this level. Wow, down to a counter hit. If he just pressed a couple more buttons, he'd get a combo off of that, man. He's so awesome. All right, let's see what he can do. Tuck to high, no punish. And he keeps summoning that light pillar. I'm not sure if he's doing it for its intended purpose or because that's an input he's just getting, but it's definitely swag either way. Okay, it's looking like this game's going to an end to a familiar position. The overhead though. Oh, the scoop. Done. Yeah, you're done. EX.
Oh no. Oh.
That's
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at that execution
Brutal.
on the teabag. Okay.
Jeez, brother.
That's how you know he comes from an FDS.
Too good.
There we go.
And I think I don't know if this is a BO3 or a BO5 or still.
I believe it's best of 3 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's like, hop up, kid. You're done here.
Okay, yeah, no, he's out of here. Like ding, 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 1, 2, 3,
right.
you're out of here.
That's what I was hoping to see. He put on the clinic right there with Kotal Khan, which is one of my favorite characters. I love grapplers. Really enjoyed that. Ooh, popping off.
Yes, sir. I mean, ooh. No, in Asian Brahm, he's gonna play again, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's
staying in.
He's going through the gauntlet. Yo, he got warmed up. He's like, all right, my
ready.
time.
It's all loosened up. Alrighty. Oh man. The aggression's real.
That's crazy, man. Oh my God.
Somebody hopped in with some fighting game prowess, and Asian Brahm's like, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm not playing you, buddy.
Too good.
Super entertaining. That's how this is gonna go. It's either gonna be a wash, like the person's gonna destroy them, or we're gonna get people crouched down wanting for 5 minutes, which isn't ideal. I'm glad.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of dynamic that we're gonna see really for the rest of the games, where it's just more or less. One dude is a lot more experienced in one game, another one's got to be more experienced in another.
For sure.
And I don't really know who the representative for the other teams are going to be, but I know that there are a couple of FGC players out there. Maybe not even FGC. You have players like Young Simba that come from a purely platform fighter background, so I don't really know how that dynamic is gonna work.
Well,
you can hear from my own voice, like I'm just like, yeah, I know exactly what's going on. It's
skeptical. It's actually really interesting because platform fighters do transfer. Well, the skills to a certain extent transfer to regular fighters, 2D fighters, because what you're still working on is the fundamentals. You want your whiff punishes, you want your punishes. If something looks unsafe, try to press a button.
Oh, yeah.
You get hit, it happens, right?
Yeah.
At least you know for next time.
Yeah, and it's really going to be kind of the frustration. I mean, you even saw at the very beginning, the wall combo, the wall string, just... what are you gonna do there?
What do you-
Well, first of all, if you don't know how to get out of it, if you don't really know movement, also if you just know how to counter,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Is some people just really don't know what to do if somebody keeps punching in their face. They're gonna press something eventually and get counter hit, which is really, really bad in this game because of the brutal hit system. Whereas is that if you get hit with the counter hit, it gives you just a ridiculous amount of damage and extra combo opportunity, which isn't ideal. Oh, we got Hoover stepping in. This is gonna be a wash. I'm gonna tell you from right now, but
Really?
yeah, it's gonna get washed.
Okay.
I have no faith in that young man.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Yo, he can probably hear you too.
Aw, man,
I'm sorry. Hey, bro, I have full respect for both of you.
Hey, buddy, you gotta hold that.
Don't really know how you guys are gonna do. I wish you two the best of luck, but yeah.
You know what would have been exciting if they did random select only. That would have been pretty hype.
That would,
Yeah.
yo, random dittos.
Yeah.
That would be kind of hype.
At least in that way, if somebody learns something that works with Kotal Khan, at least they don't get to try it again next game, right? They have to readjust. That could be interesting.
Right,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, Cassie Cage
Cassie
being
Cage.
picked up. From what I know, Cassie Cage can be a very annoying character.
That's top tier, son. What you're looking at right now is top tier. Like, this is really gonna be rough. Cassie Cage is one of those characters where it's like every string's gonna be effective for you. Like,
Gotcha.
so even if you're mashing, you're gonna have a good outcome. But we'll see what happens. It's still Hoover at the end of the day.
Oh my god, bro, you're so brutal with it.
We went back with Kotal Khan already. Let's see. Learning the block button, I guess. Ooh, okay. We got strings. We got strings and the knockdowns. That's fundamentals. I'm with it. Alright, he's gonna do the slow walk up for maximum
The classic.
intimidation. Yeah.
The classic.
Ooh, counter hit down two. Let's see if he's got anything. No, as usual.
Oh, okay. He did get something there, but that's sort of the classic casual player going big.
Yeah, exactly.
The uppercut.
I'm gonna try it. Alright, Cascade's gonna sit down in this corner. Being in the corner as an unexperienced fighting game player is possibly the worst situation you can
It's
be in.
literally the
Ooh.
worst, but hey, okay, the fatal blow.
First fatal blow.
And yeah, not too many games have an integrated, comeback mechanic, but this one's pretty brutal. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is a ton of damage, especially if it hits raw. If it hits raw, you're taking 50 clean.
Raw.
You know, so we didn't talk about the resource system in this game. So the resource system is based on like a cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the bottom left of the screen right now, you'll see that Cassie Cage's defense meter is reloading. That gives her options to break out of combos, to make yourself invincible on her wake ups, and
Right,
just certain stuff that makes it easier to get back into the game, get your momentum up.
Yeah, that's that's gonna be really important for those wall interactions. Period. But I don't even think we're gonna get them. Jeez, what a start.
Got the fire back on it. Damage over time's rough on this combo.
I keep forgetting how brutal this game is, but then
Yeah.
you remember it's Mortal freaking
Yeah,
Kombat.
you're getting this young blonde sliced in half with a war sword.
Jeez.
Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like Kotal Khan's the pick for the winners in this set.
Yeah, easy dub again. I mean,
Yeah.
for the third straight game in a row, we get a W for Kotal Khan.
Yeah,
So-
which makes sense because grappling characters are based around having good pokes, which are good if you don't know combos, and then having command grabs, which do good damage as well. So
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I mean, you talk about Cassie Cage. I want to hear from you though. Would Cassie Cage, as a high tier character, as a top tier character, would it be effective in a newcomer's hands?
no. So the thing about Cassie Cage is she's a good character, but a lot of what she does that's good is the set play aspect of it. If you're an intermediate fighting game player, I would say pick her up because you're gonna know the basic fundamentals that'll get you to make her a good character. But if you're just trying to swing buttons, it's really hard to know, oh, when am I supposed to be pressing this? When are they supposed to be doing that? Like, you're gonna be second guessing yourself constantly if you don't know what you're doing. Ooh, got some Arnold Schwarzenegger in here.
Nice.
I'm with it. All right, he switched variations on Cassie Cage, it looks like.
Oh, God.
Pure swag.
Oh, that hurts, bro. No way I just saw that. I knew that move was a thing, but God, that hurts.
Oh, again.
Oh,
No respect.
Stop it, bro. Oh.
Man.
And in Terminator 2,
Yeah.
Arnold's a legend, man.
Arnold does not deserve this.
No, not by any means. He deserves a very safe returement, to say the least,
Yeah,
in
right?
Fort Myers.
Get out the game, man. It's too late. All right, let's see. Ooh, the down to it.
What?
Mash that. I support it. I'm with it.
What an interaction, too.
Yeah. It's like whiff, fatal blow, fatal blow. Ooh, no.
Jesus.
That's titanium cranium right there. You don't want any of that. Oh, he special canceled his fatal blow, and he didn't know what he was doing, so it just got extra hype.
Right, so almost last hit scenario, man.
I wish they would get some more anti-airs going here. They would get some. Ooh,
He went for the grab follow-up too.
didn't believe in his string. Okay. Oh, interrupt the fatal blow. Let's go. You got 10 seconds, bud. All right.
Oh!
With the jump kick.
What a comeback!
Hoover's making excuses. Alrighty, bud.
He's looking away. He's already gonna get punished for it.
Hey, you're gonna have to hold that, bud. All right, let's see. Ooh, he's trying to go with the low.
Ooh! Went for the grab and got punished with the uppercut.
Just press 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, guys. Just a bunch of squares. You'll get
work.
a combo. It'll work.
Yeah, that's essentially the theme for this entire thing. If it works, it works.
If it works, it works. Yeah. You're gonna take what you can get here. There's no time for training mode. Ooh,
No.
the scoop.
No labbing.
I actually like how he's working the throws into his game, because a player that's inexperienced with that is not gonna know that he needs to break these throws. Oh, hits with the low. Let's see. In the corner again, which is an inopportune position, but he did use that that DP to get out of the corner, which is really nice. Alrighty, he woke up with buttons. It's Cassie Cage's game to win here. Alright.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeez. All right. Quick comeback.
Maybe he
there.
needs to take off that weighted fitted right there and get his skill up a little bit.
Jeez.
Alrighty.
That one was just quick, clean, and dry. And I think at this point, it's just a game of jabs. It's just a game of chip damage,
Yeah.
man.
I think they're both scared of each other's damage at this point as well. Just don't commit too much.
Oh,
the back
ooh.
throw. Hit his head on the drone.
I like that. That's like an inverted suplex.
Yeah,
Jeez.
literally.
Oh,
Okay.
around the baby
Straight to
maker,
the
man.
crotch. He's not making babies anyway. He's already got that, that other one.
Oh, well,
yeah.
nah, he's done for.
Yeah.
He's already half robot anyway. Jeez.
Yeah, right. Down 2 counter hit. Please press some buttons. No, you can pretty much get
Oh, the
anything
get up!
for that.
He actually gets up with fatal blow.
Which honestly isn't that safe, but it worked out. All right.
What have we been saying this entire time? If it works, it works.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the follow-up?
Oh, that instant over.
Couple jabs? Oh no, another comeback from our man Terminator. Who knows?
Spicy tag. All right,
He has 1 point
He's
out.
gonna hang out. He's like, I'm willing. I wonder if he knows.
Oh no, yeah, I was about to say, does he know any projectile? Oh,
Yeah,
footsies. Yeah, get it, yes, yes.
The
No
comeback.
way.
Oh. So close. That would have been amazing.
As close as you can get there, but hey, that's gonna be the GGs, folks.
Game over right there. Looks like they're out as well. Why they vote Hoover and alrighty.
Jeez, so we still have we still have quite the lineup
Yes,
of,
sir.
of players to go through, and
That's what you call it.
I kind of wanted to ask you though, your thoughts on kind of this weekend in general.
This weekend's been. Okay. That.
What's up?
I'm not catching what you're saying.
It's all good. Hey, we got production helping us out this
Yeah.
weekend, and it's kind of tough communicating through hand signs, just like
Yeah.
it's looking like baseball sign
Yeah,
stealing, dude.
Wasn't exactly catching it. But what'd you ask me? I'm sorry about that.
No. Like, kind of, what are your thoughts on this entire weekend in general?
Oh man, it's gonna be such a great event. It's really awesome that they're doing this event where everybody gets to test their skill in certain game modes. So you can have a person that's excellent in shooters and not that good in a game like Mortal Kombat, and that gives your team an opportunity to make it back into the game. And I really love that. But also we have games coming up tomorrow like League of Legends and Valorant, the Riot Day, which I'm really excited for.
Yes, sir. It's League. It's League tomorrow and then Valorant the next day because, geez, they could not do both on the same day.
Yeah.
At least I
okay,
hope
that's
not.
the case. Gotcha.
At least I hope
I'm
not.
guessing tomorrow is then Smash?
It would be League and Smash, if I'm not mistaken.
League and Smash, right? That's gonna be an
Either that
exciting
or sports games. We'll let you guys know. There's still we're it's like on the fly scheduling kinda, but we still do have that established schedule. Today, of course, is Call of Duty being played out here on the main stage, and also Mortal Kombat 11 to kind of decide some of these tiebreakers. Tomorrow, of course, is going to be League of Legends, followed up by, if I'm not mistaken, sports games. And then the day after, that's going to be Smash and Valorant. So big weekend still ahead of us here, folks, but Mortal Kombat 11 is not done just yet. We'll see you guys in just about half an hour at about 5:45 EST when we come back with some more Mortal Kombat action. We'll see you guys in just a little bit.